In this tutorial we will be learning how conditional formatting is applied based on the value of some other cell. For example, we are having things to do in column A and the status in column B, and what we want is whenever the value of these changes, done or pending or work in progress, that time the conditional formatting should be applied to all of these cells. So this is pretty easy to achieve, but it is very helpful. Now what you have to do is you just have to select the cell 1 and go to conditional formatting, and here we have highlight cell rules, and you just have to go to more rules, click on this drop down and select the use a formula to determine which cells to format. And here we can type $B. Now we have to tell the value of this particular cell, which is B1. So equals to $B1 equals to done. So whenever the value of this particular cell is done, it should apply the conditional formatting, which is of this green fill with dark green text. It's a slightly different process in the Windows, but the crux is same. Now click on OK. Now since the value of this particular cell is done, it is showing us green. Now if you will change it to, let's say, pending, it won't show us. But how to ensure that this applies to all you have to do is just copy the formatting to all of these, and it will function like that. Now let's copy the formatting. Click on this particular copy formatting tool, and so before that you have to select the right cell. Now copy the formatting of this particular cell to all of these, and whenever the value of these changes, and they will be also shown in green. Now since we are having two left statuses, which is pending and work in progress, you have to apply conditional formatting for them as well. Now just go to the cell 1, go to again conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, more rules, use a formula to determine which cells to format, and then $B1 but equals to $B1 equals to, let's say, pending. Now whenever it is pending, you have to mark it as red, but since it is not pending, it won't show us red. But now since we have changed the value, it is now in red. Now we can add one more conditional formatting, which is of work in progress. So now it can be let's say slightly, it can be slightly pinkish or between green and red color. So use a formula to determine which cells to format, and equals to $B1 equals to work in progress, or we can type, now it can be yellow. So whenever there is a work in progress, it will be yellow. Now just copy the formatting, because we have three conditional formatting in this particular cell. Now we will just copy the formatting to other cells as well. Now as you can see, the moment we copied the formatting, they compared the value of B with the conditional formatting, and since pending is meant to be red, it is red. Work in progress was defined as yellow, now it is yellow. We can test more, let's say some random word, and then done. Now it is showing us green. Changing it to pending, now it is red. Now work in progress, it should be yellow. Yeah, it is yellow. But if you change it to something which is not defined, it will be just blank, no color, because there is no conditional formatting for this particular condition. So whenever the condition meets, the formatting applies. Since condition is not meeting, it won't do anything. So this is how we apply conditional formatting based on the value of different cell, which is hugely important for different cases. Like if you are preparing some kind of task list, it is so important to have that. But let's say you are comparing a report wherein there are thousands of records, and you want to see the records which are greater than certain value, then since there are so many records, it's really hard to see them clearly. Conditional formatting helps them in highlighting those so that it is easier to see the values which matches your conditions. Thanks so much for watching this tutorial. If you liked it, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you didn't, then leave a comment so that we can improve it further. Do watch these suggested tutorials to learn even more, and do let us know what you want to learn on Being Skilled.